Yeah, what are you saying, people? I'm back with another video. Yeah, this one, I just wanted to talk. This one's for the young hustlers, man. Like, this is if I could watch a past video for myself and give myself this knowledge, it'd just be beautiful. And this can be, don't even have to be young, really. Just anyone that's kind of just trying to figure out where you're going, what you're trying to figure out, how to get to, you know what I mean? You know, when you're just trying to make it and you're like, rah, like, I want to make it, I want money, I want to be rich, I want to be a millionaire, all that kind of thing. Let me change it because something mad. Yeah, like me, like I've been a hustler. Like me, in this life I've hustled. In this life I've hustled. I've touched, like, bro, I've hustled every single which way. Like, everyone that knows me on a first name basis will say I'm a hustler. But not everybody knows every single hustle I've ever done in life. Do you get what I'm saying? Man has hustled hard in every single way. Not even like all so like, even, bro, like, man's done giving out flyers at stations, 8 a.m. Man's done the warehouses, man's done Amazon, man's done. I've hustled in it. Hard work, quick, fast, slow. I've done it. I've hustled in it. So I've learned a lot of lessons in it. In this life, I've touched a lot of money, and a lot of money is left, man. Like, I've been through it. Hustler's lifestyle for real. But one thing I want to say is, yeah, it's the problem with that get rich quick attitude, that chase money fast attitude. Like, what can go wrong? And not even necessarily like doing illegal stuff and not even necessarily doing illegal stuff and whatnot. Just simply the mindset, the attitude. You can even be trying to do it legit, and it can be wrong. So the problem is, like, when you're trying to get rich quick and you're just trying to hustle, you get into this, like, I like to call it, I don't know if it's an actual term, but like shiny object syndrome. Do you know what I mean? It's like you just go from one thing to another, innit? Because it's like when you're so focused on the objective or the goal, like, raw, I just want to make money, I just want to be rich. Like, you'll do something for a little bit, and then if it don't bang or it don't give you the instant results you're looking for, you're gonna stop it and you're gonna drop to something else. Like, imagine you're doing something, you're like, cool, I'm trying to make a million. Like, I've heard people are making money in this. You start doing it now. Start doing it for a while, it doesn't go right. Then you see someone else is making money in this, then you jump into that. You try it for a little bit, well, it's not really making the money I thought I'd make. It's not making the money my man's making. Jumped into another thing. What's happening? Like, you're not gonna make it because you haven't got to that precipice or that peak of, like, mastery back, kind of, really. And it's like you haven't put the hours in, you haven't put the grind in, you haven't figured out the pitfalls, the downfalls. The only way you can jump into something straight away and expect to be making a lot of money is if you jump in with someone who's already experienced and they're showing you the ropes straight away and they're giving you all the blueprints, and then you're not working. And even then, because I've done certain things where, like, I can't lie, everything was on a silver platter. It's just about how hard you hustle. But even then, that's another catch-22. Like, if someone's giving you everything you need and it's all on a silver platter and you haven't had to figure it out, you haven't had to go through the 0 stages, then sometimes you're not ready to put that hard work in. Sometimes you're not ready to put that graft in. Sometimes you're doing it all lazily. You're not working as hard as you could. You haven't got that grit. You haven't got that hustle because it's all on a platform. You haven't had to struggle. You haven't had to go through it. So the kind of thing is that, like, the advice is really to just slow down, really. First, we've got to slow down because, like, the thing is, if someone told me this, I wouldn't have listened, but I can say it anyway. It's like, and the proof is because I'm here right now. Like, all those times I was like, bro, I need it now, bro. I need it this year. I need it by next year. Like, I need it now. Like, all these things I tried, like, none of those things I tried, like, did it. Like, it's not what took me clear. So all that time I was like, right, I need to do it right now. It was a waste of time. Like, if I just taken time, stopped, and really planned and thought and sat down, like, okay, like, long term, like, where are we going? Like, if I was 16 and I was like, right, 5 years, like, what can I put my time to, bit by bit, 5-year plan while I'm doing my education? Like, what can it do for me? Instead of just trying to do quick things here, make a quick something there, and then, you know what I mean? You might even make some money or something, but what I've realized as well, even if you win the lottery, or you get a one quick win, like, money comes and money goes. And if you haven't put in the time to learn the hustles, get the skills, even the financial management of managing money or having a lot of money or going through the different stages of having 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures, then when you do get a big win and something goes wrong, hopefully nothing does, but life is life. You could take a big loss, you could have to put a big purchase down, anything could happen. When you lose that money, then you're stuck. And I'll tell you the worst thing, listen, not having money is bad. Not having money is like, it's not great, but having a lot of money or having money and then losing it, having to go backwards is even worse. You don't want to do that. But then if you'd focused on, like, you picked one thing and you focused on the skills and you'd mastered it, then you wouldn't be in that problem. Let me give you an example. Like all the rappers, or anyone that's a YouTuber, anyone that's successful, famous, or they've got a skill, like even if they lose all their money today in it, like bare UK artists have just dropped albums, all this, even if the day before they dropped their albums they lost every single penny they had, they lost every single penny, they'd gone broke, they lost it all, they'd still be able to make a lot of money. Why? Because they've got the skills, they know how to rap, they know how to make good music, no one can take the skills from them, they've built up a fan base, they've built followers, the followers can't, like, excluding major controversy, you can't lose your whole fan base overnight. So when you put your time and you dedicate yourself to a craft and you build it, even if you lose all your money, even if you take a big loss, you'll still be able to generate that income. That's one thing I've learned. Like, instead of trying to do these quick hustles, and another thing, like these hustles, especially like things that are a bit illegitimate, like when they've got nothing to do with you, like it's not you putting your essence in it, there's no specialization, you're just doing something that makes money, you're putting your time in there. When you do things like that, there's no specialization, like there's nothing you put, there's no essence of you, you're not special to it, you're just a cog in the gear, collecting your piece from being a middleman or being a part of the supply process. When you do that, you might make the money, but again, like, you've wasted time, and time is more valuable than money. At that time you could have been using to build skills, because if you do make that all that money and something happens and you lose it, now you're lost. Because if you did something on a Breaking Bad thing, you did a Walter White, like you went into this, tried to make all this money, quick flip, made it, then you lose it, what happens now? Because you don't want to go back to what you were doing. You did it on a short-term thing, but the money's gone now. But if you've taken a long, slower path, or slow albeit it may be, but you focus on the skills, you focus on building your brand, focus on building your audience, building whatever it was, long-term, you've got the skills. When it comes, and you've got it. Do you know what I'm saying? It can't disappear. No one can take your skills from you. No one can take your audience. No one can take the skills you've learned. So the thing of, instead of just chasing these little hustles, running here, doing that, pick one thing. Like, honestly, take the time, even if it's like a year, like take the time to think of one thing. You do it for the rest of your life, like, you know what I'm saying? You do it for the rest of your life, and you don't mind doing it for free because you enjoy it that much, or you've skilled in it that you don't mind doing it for a while without getting paid. Pick something like that, whether it's a business or hobby, a skill or talent. Pick something like that, put the time in, like turn up every day, get really good at it, put the 10,000 hours in, become really specialized, work really hard on it, wait. Time, patience is key in this kind of thing. Put the time in, and then when it comes and when it starts to become fruitful, it will be the best thing, because nobody can take it from you. And no matter what happens, life happens, this, that, you'll always have the skills, the networks, the brands, the followers, whatever you build. If you do it the right way, long way, patient way, you'll be wealthy. You won't be rich, you'll be wealthy, because you've got these access, these networks, these everything. You've got not just money. Do you know what I'm saying? Money is just one part of the thing, and money comes and goes. Like, you make quick money, you lose it quickly. That's how it comes, it goes, for real. Like, that is, like, bro, I've heard it so many times. It is facts. It is straight facts. So pick something where you can put your time into, you can put your essence into, make it a bit of you, because no one can be you better than you. You know what I'm saying? If you do something where you can put your personality into it, put your creativity, put your own ideas into it, then it's really you. And no one can do it better than you. No one can take it from you. But if you just do a quick flip or you do something, you'll always get replaced, man. You know what I'm saying? All these hustles, illegal things, like, you know what I'm saying? People might make a lot of money, but it's not because of them. It is because of them, but it's like, you get what I'm trying to say? It's not, there's no creative spark. There's nothing, they can't be replaced. Someone else can always do it. And that's why it's a trap. It's a cycle. Like, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. That's the epitome of competitiveness. All the legal hustles, because that's where the most money is, for real. Like, yeah, that's where the most money is. It is what it is. But in the creative process, you can make a lot of money, and creation is the best because it creates from you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's you. Like, if you become a superstar, then no matter what, like, you are you, and you can create from you. You don't need to do this or go that, or even if you lose your thing, you're always there. So it is the slow, longer path, and you do have to be more patient with that. But when it comes, and it's the best thing. So that's my advice, innit? Don't get rich quick. I don't even want to say get wealthy slow, but just pick a path Like honestly, take time, pick a path, work on it, and then if you do decide, because life is fickle, our minds change. If you do decide you want to change, make sure you 100% this isn't gonna work, or something you know you don't want to do it ever again. Not because it's about the money. Like you gotta be patient, man. Because if you try to do something, because bro, you can waste a year doing something real quick and you won't even realize. I promise you, man. And you might not even make the money. So instead of wasting a year trying to do something, you make money, lose money. Pick something you like, focus at it, and then in 2 years, like no matter what you do, if you do it and work on it consistently, in a year or 2 years, you will be more specialized. You will have more skills. You will have learned. So it's an infinite better ROI than just trying to chase money and get rich quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little gem in it. Invest in yourself, really. That's the takeaway. So if you like that, you resonate with it, you found some value in it, check out my other videos, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. If you're a hustler, this is the hustler's journey, innit? Keep up to date, more gems. Come on, see you, innit?